Good morning. Oh, that was an okay fade. That was an okay fade out from the music. I was trying to be really cool with that one, but I think I made it a little choppy at the end. Oh, we're here. We're here. Just another day. Just another normal day around here. Oh, what? What are those? What are those things behind me, huh? That's right. We've got birthday balloons set up by the best wife and kids in the world. That's a gigantic card that my sons made, Asher and Thaddeus. They both worked really, really hard and really nicely on it. It says a whole bunch of nice things. Elena just said, lights, camera, action. Good luck, babe. We're going to need it. We're going to need it for this one. I need all the luck I can get to pull through these hard times that we're having. My life must be so tough. It's really cool. I need to turn the brightness up on my TV just so I can see the on-stream angle in good light. Oh yeah, that's cool. Look at those balloons. That's right, the usual backdrop of my bed, neatly made, is now invaded by some balloons and a nice poster card size or poster board size card for my birthday. Shout out. Shout out to my kiddos. They're the real ones. So, we will be streaming today. That's right. That's how I have to stream on my birthday. But it's okay because I think we have some amazing things to get through, to go through, to enjoy together. First of all, if you're not part of the Sand Handwiches Discord yet, you should get in there. You should join that Discord. Look how fun it is. Look at the cool stuff that we post. Look at the fun that we have. This is just in general, too. Oh, Elena says, happy birthday. And then it says, virtual hug. Virtual hug. Virtual hug. I wonder if she wrote that out or if there was an emoji called virtual hug. Because that's a little nerdy for Elena to write colon viral hug or virtual hug colon. Thank you very much, babe. I couldn't be here without you. That's right. Elena stopped me from just kidding. Just kidding, but I wouldn't be where I am without her. That's for sure. Sitting in this beautiful chair. Advertising our Discord. Speaking of Discord, let's go ahead and see a recent highlight by none other than Glenn. Let me pull it up here. Make sure it's full screen. What are we about to see? We're about to see an ace from Glenn here. Not there. Not that one, okay? We're going to see an ace from Glenn here. Whole team's down, just Glenn left. With his trusty R8. Look at him go. Oh, last one headshot too.
I just aced the revolver. Holy fuck.
So, we'll give props. We'll give props to Glenn for that amazing ace that he wanted me to see yesterday. However, I had to respond this morning. I said, I have a rebuttal. And then I showed this clip. Wait, let's see it one more time. It decided to aim directly up. Glenn said it's his patented warding shot. So, we'll see where the jury stands on Glenn. If he's a definite need to add on to the team, or if he's going to get benched this season. You know, it could go either way. You know, if the coach is willing to do some wild card plays, having a man with an R8 at the first pistol round might be exactly what you need. Anyway, we all love Glenn. Glenn Fuzzbuzz. Funny guy. Funny guy. Oh. What was that? It says, happy birthday to the Ultimate Sandwich Man. Ultimate Sandwich Man. You see, she's playing off of Danganronpa. Danganronpa. You guys know we're going to do that first. I've got good news in case Green is going to start crying. I've got good news that Josh said that he's going to be on this morning. I told him just let me know. But I think until then, you know, starting with some Danganronpa sounds like an excellent way. Oh, God. Sounds like an excellent way to start the day.
Danganronpa.
If I don't blow out our eardrums. Let's make that a little lower. I think it's going to get lower, too. Yeah, see. You can have a little bumping. Little bump and grind, as they say. What was I saying there? Anyway, we got to get back into it. I promise I didn't move my cursor there. It just naturally landed. I had no part in where the cursor started when the scene loaded in. That was not my choosing. Anyway, getting a lot of text coming in. My bad. All right, let's start this off the right way. Since we know that we're gonna put this on YouTube, we gotta section it out. So ready? Action. Welcome back, everybody, to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I think this is gonna be part 8. So let's get back into it. Yes, we're still streaming, and today, a very special day. It's my birthday. It's kind of weird though, you know. I've got all these balloons in the background, and we're staring at a dead high schooler. But it's okay. Sometimes that's just how life plays out. You know what I mean? But without further ado, let's get into it. Chihiro is dead. Sorry if that's news to you, but she got murdered. Looks like she got hit in the face maybe with this dumbbell here. So we're gonna figure out who the murderer was, and then we're gonna send him to jail. All right. Let's see if our voices are warm. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Locker room dumbbell has been added to the truth bullets. Let's check out this bloodlust. Maybe their handwriting's going to give them away. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. Uh, they like to kill, yeah? They're violent. There's a flesh? What the heck? There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. Oh no. Alright, let's check her out. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. I didn't know Trump was in this game. You didn't? Yeah. Yeah, that's Byakuya. You know, the ultimate affluent progeny. How could I not do Trump? It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but...
What?
But we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. How would Trump laugh? I don't think I've ever heard him laugh in my life. I don't know, man. If you really get Trump going, what would that sound like? Alright. Kyoko always wants me to talk to her. She's like, I know something you don't know. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know, pig face. Being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. Alright. That doesn't sound like I should be here any longer. I mean, do they want me to talk to each person? If you have time to talk, you have time to start investigating. Oh yeah, I forgot. In the last episode, he told us that he respects us enough to make me his assistant. So now I'm his assistant. That means I'm gonna plot a murder and make him part of it, just like Sayaka did to me. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger? Yeah, I do remember. She said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. Ooh, ladies. Get him. Get Makoto. How dare he could say that. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. That was a truth bullet? Mondo's account. Wait, really? What was... that he needed to get stronger? That wasn't just Mondo. I mean, I was there. You could just say everybody's account. Most of the people that are part of this school heard that. Whatever. I use this locker room all the time. Now, it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well,
I still think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
perhaps.
Ino and myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night? Dude, everything's lining up. Everything is lining up for Chihiro to be in the dude's locker room. We called it. We called it so early on.
However,
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret? But that she also would have come with someone else? It's a possibility, I think. Alright. Sakura's account added to the truth bullets. More bullets. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but...
Let's go.
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. The wrong person. Alright. So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Sometimes I do Trump and sometimes I just make him sound like a wizard. Alright. That's not even the scene of the crime, idiot. Alright, well, a little rude, gotta say. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monoguma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Monoguma has a question for you.
You need something?
Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. Okay, it's so clear that that's what it's gonna be. And it's possible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from leading someone else in their handbook or lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go into the girls' locker rooms, and only boys can go into the boys' locker rooms. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. Simple little piggy. Pig-faced piggy, Makoto. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your ebook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? Didn't you, little bear? I know you, bear. To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Got it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Who writes this guy? Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure it out. Figure out the rest your own damn self. All right.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. I got my cognitive test this morning. It was the highest scores he's ever seen. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader has been added to the truth bullets. Yay. We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? What is he doing? Byakuya, you're gonna hurt your neck like that. Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. All right. A surveillance camera, and there's what I can only assume is a gun attached to it. It's so chilling. Looks like I saw everything I need to see here, Byakuya. Case closed. Am I right, brother? Am I right, brethren? Alright, let's talk to him. Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Right now, it's just showing the school crest. I don't see any clues around here anywhere. Man. There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook? No, wait, there's 3 of them. What are they doing here? So, you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... Sayaka, my Zono. You're right. This is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Main Hall e-handbooks has been added to the truth bullets.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Dozens. Many would say dozens of dozens. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey!
Now I'm
Hey!
angry.
Well, what? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. Why, it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break! It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap! Oh, but, even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret! I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks!
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What do you think, guys? What are we thinking here? I'm thinking with my noggin that Chihiro must have taken Leon's. Wait, why would he do that, though? If I think that Chihiro is a guy, maybe Chihiro had to hack to get it changed from guy to girl, because maybe they hadn't fully transitioned. But if they were if it's a gender thing, which is what they said, their gender, they could have gone by, I don't know, is Monokuma woke or not woke? that the question does hinge, or the answer does hinge a lot on how Makoto and his classmates and Monokuma, I guess Monokuma mainly because he's the ones that programmed it, right? Let's just keep going. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken e-handbook has been added to the truth bullets. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? Can I leave? Hold on, there's still more waiting here to be checked. What, Byakuya? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading that. Reading Makoto like I read Byakuya. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think? You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit on this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again, using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Serial killer? The serial killer! Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Wait, what? No, what? No. Wait, I did miss another thingy.
Don't make me repeat.
And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really? Hey, you two. Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
'Cause, I mean...
But it's an emergency. Emergency. Come on, please. You gotta help me. What's going on, Ouija?
Please.
This is a serious emergency. Please, please. You gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Ina?
I mean...
But it's an emergency. An emergency? What happened?
Well...
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Yeah, she got a concussion. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Well, he just said the whole line. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Ina.
Let's go.
It looks like she headed to the dorms. To Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Where's Toko's? Oh. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency? What's up? What do we do? You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what's this emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her dorm so she could lay down. After a while, she came back to check on her, see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. We gotta make a deal with Toko. We gotta beat Toko. Yeah, good idea. Alright, let's go. I may as well give it a shot. The door swung open, slowly and silently. Oh, God. Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me. It was that stank.
what?
Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Yeah, I thought this was an emergency.
Leave me alone.
1 sec. Sorry about that. Still gotta take the kids to school late today. It's gonna be their first school day in a long time. Alright. Toko says, leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
What is going on?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Okay. What? Hang on. She is Genocide Jack. She's a serial killer. Or she's... Okay, wait. Hang on a second. Am I to believe that Toko... Well, Toko's being pinned as the murderer on this. This feels like classic red herring. She's now convinced that she's Genocide Jack after hitting her head. But she had no reason to kill Chihiro. None whatsoever. And what? The secret's going to be that she's Genocide Jack? Even if she was Genocide Jack. Why would Genocide Jack kill Chihiro? when there was other people that seemed like they were way more unhinged. Celeste, for example, who's probably the real murderer. Let's be honest, she's crazy. This girl trips and then what? Becomes Genocide Jack? This just feels like somebody's framing her, because why would they give you the answer that early on? They wouldn't. There wouldn't be this whole reason to have this puzzle of a case if it was just, I am a serial killer by night. I'm Jekyll and Hyde. Alright, whatever. Is everybody with me? Let's continue. And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust her down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared? It sounded like... What? Is that what you got out of that? She said she was Genocide Jack.
But...
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Byakuya, you little stinky devil over here. Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean?
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want now. Or when you want to. Shut up, piggy! Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments... Hey,
what do you
Byakuya.
want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Ah, Bakula. Ah, Bakula.
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko just talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Ina take care of her. If I say I wasn't in the files, don't look in the files. If I say I'm clean, I'm clean. You don't tell me who's clean. I don't care about an investigation. If I say I wasn't in the files, I wasn't in the files. If I say I didn't know him, I go, ah, wah. And you have to forget. You can't think. I saw it in Men Be Black. And Men Be Black too. What? Well, that was... You really committed there to the bit for a little while there, Sam. Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. All right. What's up? Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Alright. The letter that talks about unfortunate events? There's no point in checking there. We need to find real clues. Alright, you ass. Okay, give me a second. Where'd the laptop go, actually? Somebody took the laptop. If I remember, on the other side of this door is the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Trump during his prostate exam. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. He's still at the appointment. And the doctor's in. Wow, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. It's your birthday and you know I want to ride out. It sure is. It sure is. It's my birthday. Hi guys, it's my birthday. Shit. How many things do I need to look at, Miyagi? There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although judging by some of the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. Happy birthday. So sorry. You're even older. It's okay. I handle age so gracefully. Look at me. I think I'm aging in reverse. I'm going to be a teenager again. All of you guys who said such creepy things to me are going to be pedophiles. I wonder what it was. There was even an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. Thank you. I feel sexy. Good news is Josh might be on today, some point. I have to take my kids to school in like an hour and a half. But after dropping them off, we'll be back later this afternoon to play some Counter-Strike with Josh. Wear my birthday suit with happiness. Oh, there's some happiness in that somewhere. Minus the hat. You know what I mean? So don't worry, Green. We're starting off with Danganronpa, but we'll finish the day with CS2. Can't spell happiness without beep beep. Beep beep. Let's get back on track, would we? An extension cord, huh? He needed that for the Lappy Tappy. You guys remember the laptop? Green, you've been paying attention. Green, you're going to be quizzed at the end of the stream for this. There's so many files stuffed onto the shelf. What's in all these things?
that's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. We call those the fake files. Other people would call them the Epstein files, but those are fake. They're all fake. Everything was a joke. I planned it. It was the greatest joke of all time. Look, Epstein's right here. He's right here, guys. Hey, I'm Epstein. No, don't look at Trump's mouth when he talks through me. What are we doing? You better stick around. Good guy, Epstein. Just a guy doing the right thing. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? What the fuck is this guy talking about? No! No, Piggy! Really caught those child predators and gross adulterers. He did it all! He did it all! How can there not be a trial yet? I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. It's the deep state, some would call it. QAnon likes to call it deep state. I'm simply here calling them they. What is going on? If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. These are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? Am I really just kidding? I'll just let it go for now. I can't look. I'm too scared. Mommy. This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up for peeking into it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. Byakuya, are you actually Alex Jones? They reveal the ones with real power. The secret counseling controlling everything from the shadows. They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. Well, are you going to look? For now, I'd rather not. If you pay attention to your surroundings, you'll sure to discover that value for yourself. I'm done. I looked at everything. I looked at everything, Byakuya. Let me go home. Oh, what's this? There's even a surveillance camera here. Oh, I guess that's not what we needed. Do I have to... Does he want me to peek behind him? There's a ton of thick files stuffed into the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, some would say disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents, they said to me. They said, President Trump, those are internal documents. Internal. For policy eyes only. Policy. For police eyes only. But Trump, we're giving them to you. We're giving them back to you. The files back to you. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh. Can I leave now? Trump, this has been fun, but I think I'm ready to go. Alright, I guess not. Yes. Alright, what do you want from me, Byakuya? I looked at everything. There's a wooden box, it's empty. Although judging by this... We already read that. Yes. Okay, what? Alright, see ya, Byakuya. Hold on, we still have more to check here. Byakuya, you're holding me prisoner. Stop, man. Damn it. What do you want from me?
That's right.
Yes. Okay, man. Here's the deal. I'm just trying to get out. I get it. You're so cool. You've read every file. You're the man. I literally want to be you when I grow up. Oh my god, I keep clicking the wrong things. What is this supposed to be? Huh? It's a desk lamp. How did I miss that? Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. But they said, Trump, you're not ordinary, you're extraordinary. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem? Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. I don't do that. I point out what's fake news. It's totally different. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone put all this together? I suppose it goes to show how much Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted us, or to provide us, enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? You and I, we are not the same. The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents? And more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course. I'm so glad I chose this voice for him. And not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Trump-Kami family have access to a variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So, in other words,
I already told you. There's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. We're very proud of it, but we only do good. But many of the council is evil. Just me, I'm the only good. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interests me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. How could they be a cold case? Are they stored outside in the Arctic or something? Cold? Those cases are very, very hot. It's dangerous. Reading through those reports have always been a hobby of mine, ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. I didn't go to school for it, but I just have a knack. I just read the report. I don't need to see DNA, I can just feel it. And among all those reports, one of my most recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
that's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written... Oh, sorry. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. save your surprise. The part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials. And the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. Stop saying it. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So, in other words,
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack. Gah.
in other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. But then, Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking around among us?
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg for me, little piggy, I might even show you myself. Alright, where's the get down on knees button? Where can I get down on my knees? Alright. That was not what we needed. Do I now start looking at these reports?
That's right.
Nope. Do you want me to read these? Nope. Man, you have been trapping me in here for so long. Alright, Byakuya, can we go now, please? Byakuya. Let's try that again. Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Top secret. Top secret murder cases of Genocidal Jack. Genocidal. I'm making up names now. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hands stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. Oh no! Scissors! Oh my god, we have some of those. We got those as a present to give to somebody, a murderer. We have to give the scissors to, what's her face? Celeste, right? Celeste has to be Genocide Jack. Right? That would make sense. It can't be Toko. Toko can't actually be Genocide Jack. I refuse to believe that. Or maybe it is Genocide Jack, but somebody else knew. How would they know, though? Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takashi Yoshida, 30. Okay, lots of names. There was no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading this. Reading this like Makoto. Hang on. Now take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page? We're doing it. Profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays, in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was an external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. They had a personality, and the personality split. It went this, and then split. A split personality. A split personality? Like the kind of things you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story? But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Wow, way to build drama, Makoto. Build suspense. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I just feel like my mind has gone numb. Genocide Jack case file has been added to the truth bullets.
let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We've finished our business here, haven't we? Oh, wait! Byakuya! Alright. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play with
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? I mean, come on. Trump needs his tea time, baby. Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own. But don't put Trump's name in the Epstein files. It's not true.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Piggy. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. And I loved it. At the same time, I'd uncover some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should have checked the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find everything I can. Alright, let's do it. I already knew I needed to go back and go into the boys' locker room, but they didn't even let me the first time, so like, it's stupid that the game didn't think that I was smart enough to understand that. Get the fuck out of the way, Hifumi. Alright, we'll talk to Hifumi. His voice is my voice.
Da-da-da-da.
Ding, ding, ding. Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if
Another stat increase for me. Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet.
That's it.
But I
I'm sure of
guarantee
it.
that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah. Miss Ludenberg said she witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see?
Well, it would seem.
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so where is Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? Oh, maybe your split personality is out right now. What I wanted to see in here was there a weight missing from a rack? And it looks like I can't see. Oh, wait, what is that shit stain on the floor? We found something. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Boys' locker room carpet has been added. Somebody pooped their pants. Alright. Huh, this poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Right. Right. That's what we were saying, remember? Oh my god. They moved everything from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room. Chihiro, they killed them in the boys' locker room. And then moved everything to the girls' locker room. Including Chihiro's lifeless body, because they had to be in here when they got murdered. And the blood got on the poster. And they switched posters between locker rooms. Bro, are you smelling what I'm smelling? I'm like on a whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm in space. Oh, I never went to the pool. How cool. I don't think there was anything I needed to see at the pool. Maybe there's some kind of clue in the lockers. Guess not. But we got a coin! Good, go us. Go us. Alright. Let's ditch this place. We need to go back and look at that locker that was, or the poster that was in the girls' locker room. Because I was like, why are there boobies in the girls' locker room? Bing, bing, bing. It's the bloodstained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. A girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little bit more about the locker rooms. Like Sakura and Ouya. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Ina and I use it together.
Okay, that was literally like 2 days, though. Okay, you don't have to say nearly every day. That means you used it one of 2 days that it was open. Whatever. Okay, then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid attention to the posters.
There's only one poster. You would have noticed that. I see.
However,
But there is something that has been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising.
We have protein coffee?
In the warehouse, it's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room.
Oh, that's the poop stain.
And it left a stain.
A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared.
No, it's literally in the boys' locker room. You could help build this case we're making.
I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with?
Disappearing stain has been added to the truth bullets. It's not crazy at all. Do I have to talk to Kyoko again? Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of.
Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder.
But,
so then,
Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. When you find the penis, you'll know what I mean. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success.
with that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. Chihiro's e-handbook has been added to the truth bullets. Alright, Chihiro. Let me cop a feel. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. Check. The rope was used to prop her up in some kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug? Like Byakuya was talking about with the extension cord? Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. There's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them after again, holy, hang on guys. Let me take one more try at this. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Status of the dead bodies has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. Whew. Is that all the examining I wanted to do on her body? Chihiros are bound with the look like... Okay, I'm sorry. That bloop, deep, up, up, up. Oh, man, I got stuck. Okay, and... skip. Skip. Alright. We need to find Wea again. So that we can ask her about the locker room, poster changes, chicken jockey, archive, no, dining hall. Yeah, let's go there. How can you eat at a time like this? We get it together. Show some love for your fellow man. Oh, Ina. How's Toko doing? Same as before. She won't come out and just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but still, I'm worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created, outer space and donuts. So everything and also donuts. He created literally the universe, and he also made donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. How could you say that at a time like this? What the heck? I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well...
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. Like, she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. She was a whore. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Stop rubbing it in our faces. Oh, wait, maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. She didn't have that slut energy about her. Are you sure? Kidding. Warehouse time. Where is it? Over here? Yes. I have yet to be in here. Hello, Celeste. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
Good question. I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then you did find something? Very well. I will tell you, and only you.
Actually,
Last night, I saw her. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What? Really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
The gym bag that you're holding?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks.
Blue? Blue is a boy's color!
Well, I'd better get
I
going.
already confirmed.
I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken a rule, none of this would have ever happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. Bullshit story, Celeste. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to get exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Celeste is the only person that could have known that she had a track jacket. Because Celeste is the one that killed her. Easy. Do I have to look around in here? Can't hurt. Is this the fridge Sayaka mentioned? I don't see anything noteworthy here. Stop talking about your dead girlfriend. There's all kind of food stacked up. I don't see anything noteworthy. Is that canned sardines? There's all kind of stuff piled up everywhere. I don't see anything noteworthy. Okay, I can see I've been wasting my time. There's all kind of stuff piled up everywhere. Towels, jackets. Looks like they put together a good collection of school equipment. Just being sure, guys. There's all kinds of stuff piled up everywhere. Alright, I'm out. I'm outie. Thanks for nothing, you filthy animal. Kind of hoping that we can get to the start of the trial before I have to go. That would be a good endpoint. We can hit up the trial later on. Later on. Run, Bobby. You don't want to look at where the laptop used to be? Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. The last time I saw it, it was definitely on, and it was definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if the extension cord was the one that killed Chihiro. Well, I mean, it didn't kill Chihiro. I think the extension cord was why Chihiro died. T-bitch. So, Genocide Jack, Knowledge Lady. Maybe... Okay, hang on. Maybe Toko actually is Genocide Jack. This is what we're theorizing. But Celeste somehow found that out, and she tried to copycat as much as she knew from a Genocide Jack murder, because she knew more than a lot of people on it, but she didn't have, like, the scissors. She didn't know about that, whereas Toko would as Genocide Jack. You feel me? Alright, just me? Cool. I want to take another look at Genocide Jack's case file. I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do something like that, I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Well.
I'm getting tired of
Oh
waiting.
shit, it's
Shall
time
we
already?
just plunge right in?
Man, I might be able to actually do the trial.
It's the moment you've all been
Alright,
waiting for.
let's get this
The
trial done.
class trial.
Let's do the trial.
You remember where to meet, right?
Yeah.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
How cool. I thought we would have to do a bit more digging. I guess not. Begin the... It's about to begin? The class trial? Sorry. The red door is right through here. Let's go buy some things at the store before going... No, I'm kidding.
Alright. Time to keep on rolling, baby.
Oh my god, that was such a huge burp. I had to mute myself. So, is everyone ready to... What? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here.
And Toko is...
You really don't remember?
Come on.
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of this class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie. I'll go ahead and drag her out, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. And just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. Hey, no slurs today. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you drag a girl around. Terrible, you're terrible. Woo! So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro.
Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. True. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. This one. All right, I'm ready to go. We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
Yeah.
I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation, until finally, it came to a sudden stop.
Let's go.
What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Very nice.
Good. You're rip-raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
thrills, chills, kills.
Everyone, please find your assigned seats. And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Do I want to save the data? Yes. but I also want to participate in the class trial before we go. Set skills. All right, we've got Robot Jock, we've got Melodious Voice. Wait, did we not get... I thought we got something from Celeste. Dang it. I was wrong. I don't need to prepare. I'm fine. I have a general idea of what's going on here.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
True.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
You're dead.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon.
How you doing, beautiful? It's class trial time, baby. It's class trial time. This is a moment everybody waits for. They want to see my sick aim. First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. Obviously, that was the weights, baby. A locker room dumbbell. I don't remember how to pick between them. Oh,
Chihiro's
right, like that.
fatal injury. It appears it was
a head wound.
True.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Locker room dumbbell. You think you have some proof that contradicts what I just said? Oh. Wait, what? Is that not it? I need to think about this one more time. There must be a contradiction.
Chihiro's
But
fatal
he said he didn't know.
It appears it was a head wound.
Okay.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used
try this again.
a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have
I
been?
guess it's not a contradiction.
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Oh, okay. Hero, you're the idiot I'm looking for.
It's wrong.
Whoopsie.
Can we agree
Shot
that
my
the
load too
object
early.
that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Her head caved in perfectly, just like a dumbbell
As
would.
far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
The fuck were you doing, Wea? Yo, 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 happy B-Day, man. Thank you, Morisaki. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. So sweet of you.
Yay! That's
Take a look at my
so
great birthday surprise from my boys and my wife. Some nice balloons, a gigantic birthday card. They're the best. The best, I say.
If you don't mind, I will proceed.
The
from here.
best.
Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What?
It's me.
For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Well, I mean, if it's new. Thank you, thank you. You're awesome. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button. What? Press the right mouse button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease. So take careful aim when you have your silencer out. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In which case, you forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation. Well, yeah. I'm not gentle, okay? So I'm going to need to be shooting my silencer out here. Okay. Genocide Jack case file. I need to make sure that's loaded in the pipe.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But
Okay.
that's impossible.
These things aren't even in my way.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
Ah! You see that? You see that ape? No! Punches Wheatley in the face. You're wrong!
Might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
Sorry, we,
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
Where is it now? Oh, it's gone. I stole it.
That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's
Yeah,
forget
Mondo,
about that for
sorry,
now.
you're too stupid to know.
More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be 2 defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case.
The bloodlust, right? Written in the victim's blood, and mounting the victims. Not me already knowing the entire story because my friend showed me the whole story in all 3 games. Well, you know, you must have a good heart because you've yet to spoil anything yet. But I don't even need spoilers. I've already figured everything out. I've got it unlocked.
The first is that a bloody message is found
See, look
written
at
at
that.
the scene of
My
every
perception
murder.
is just so high.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
Boob lust. Hifumi, come on, man. Not again.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more
Boob
important
lust is what you
the
have.
other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Oh no, he's putting me on the spot. The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the world at large doesn't know, is how the victim is positioned.
I got it!
I've been enjoying it.
Apparently, in
It's
every
really
Genocide
fun.
Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way.
It was fun giving each of the characters a voice for my playthrough.
Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
But that's only according to Byakuya, Makoto.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
I don't know why they do that with their photos on the left side. Byakuya is having a seizure underneath me.
No fucking way.
That's right.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one
Oh,
of us?
she's good. She's real good.
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
Oh no.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You lie!
What?
Even if she's Genocide Jack, that does not mean she's the killer, guys.
Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of
Bloodophobia.
serial killer is afraid of blood?
Good job, we
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Sorry, Hiro. It does seem like a riddle in a way, but I feel like I can just about see it. Genocide Jack is Toko, but isn't Toko. What does it mean? Means split personality. Oh, it's Hangman's Gambit. Oh. Ooh, yeah. B-S. Bash. Bushi. Pishapu. Hang on. Wait. Okay. What could this word be? Hang on. It was like identity disorder, wasn't it? Dissociative identity disorder? What is all this bishu papu? Okay, hang on. Achu. Wait, ST. This is harder than it looks, man. TR Asher. Why is this so hard? Cool. See. Oh, fuck. Okay. Is S? Letters left. Oh. Is this really a word? No. Okay. SC? This is a word? Wait. Schism? Schism? No. It's not. Oh, schizo? That's what I was supposed to get from that? That's crazy. Oh my god, you didn't even say schizo. How was I supposed to know that? That's insane.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split
Damn
personality?
it. It looks so stupid there.
Huh? I think I read that somewhere in the file too.
Yeah, have the flashback so they can see the
They
receipt.
thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
That's what they called it. They didn't call it schizophrenia.
Oh, okay. But still,
Damn it.
go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Let's go with it. The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality, it has to do with her behavior. Her behavior changed.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
Yes.
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
She had that thing on her. I might have that. Well, hopefully you don't become a serial killer when you split, bro. If you split between, like, yourself and yourself, but they act like, you know, a British person instead of an American, I think that'd be fine. But if you turn into a murderer, you might need, like, some cognitive behavior therapy. Maybe a nice line of medication. Okay, I'm fine. Yeah. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Yeah. She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top inning and a bottom, and a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. Oh my god.
She was acting
I got the
funny,
burpee
that's
burps.
for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention,
you just
once she
misgender my
regained
tone?
consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
True. Don't say the slur.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
She was literally telling you that the whole time. What do you mean? I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
Of course.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Oh.
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time.
That was just a that was just a metaphor for her love for you.
And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie.
right?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Oh no.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
I'll play them all. I'm having so much fun with this. I have to. This is some of the most fun I've had playing a game in a while.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Look at the drama. She was in love with him. Look at this emotion.
Besides, you broke your promise first.
You told me that you wouldn't tell anybody that we kissed.
You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
I was pretty on it. You might have an obsession with Kokichi from V3. I think it's fine to have an obsession with any of the characters except Toko because she does not bathe. That is unhealthy.
That's the only reason I promised.
You should not go for someone like that.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
Unbelievable.
I tried. I swear I tried.
I refuse to believe. I refuse to believe she's the killer.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
The rest of the stuff wouldn't make sense.
I hate you.
Almost said the slur.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person?
I summon Genocide Jack.
You don't mean...
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom. But in the next second... Ooh.
Well, hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see?
It's Genocide Jill. Best characters hand down. Nagito, Kokichi, and Kiryokyo. Damn, none of those characters are in this game. Well, that's cool. You're saying compared to those characters, these characters are weak? That's high marks for V3.
Yes, what the heck?
Yeah, I feel bad for Hifumi having to stand next to her.
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do?
How'd she do that with her tongue?
I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
But why let's go with? That's like your whole thing.
What the fuck is this?
Good question.
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality.
Alright.
So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
How wonderful.
She's so intense.
Yeah.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is
What
composed
is that
of a front
tongue,
and a back,
man?
you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Is she a comic book hero? This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Can you put your tongue back in your mouth?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
You don't know much about the first one, but the second and third are peak. This one's starting off pretty strong.
Well, I'll tell you.
I would say.
I am the mastermind of all masterminds.
I mean, look at these characters.
Just kidding.
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid?
Now Monokuma's having a seizure.
And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless.
All right.
I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people.
I thought Toko was the ultimate novelist. So did the school recruit her for that side or for the ultimate blood-killing murderer? You know who the killer is, though? I think I know who the killer is, too. I think for this one, it's Celeste.
It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
She's kind of bad, though. If only she showered.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death.
I don't think so, Byakuya.
There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed.
Embarrassing secret, you're Genocide Jack.
Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack.
How embarrassing!
If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined.
Yeah, but my secret was that I bedwet myself until I was in the 5th grade. So, I should have murdered somebody, if anything. I'm gonna be bamboozled?
So
oh
she
no!
had a very clear motive to never have
She looks so
that
guilty
side of
though.
herself
Look, she's like,
exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
I knew it.
Huh?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a
That's what a
bizarre
murderer would
fashion.
say.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said, I need to get some more details about all this. Oh, snap. Here we go. Make your argument. What we got? Status of the dead body? What?
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Status of the dead
Oh,
body?
an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Okay, so the modus operandi, you'll like the execution? The one for Leon was pretty great. I'm not gonna lie.
But I didn't kill anyone.
Okay, status
You
of the
say
dead body
that,
has
but
to
do you
be
really
the
expect
modus
any of
operandi.
us to believe it?
Perhaps
Lock it
if
in.
you had an alibi, that would change things.
Okay,
Oh,
watch
an
the aim.
alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
Watch this
When you
drive.
compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches.
No.
Boom! Get out of here, Byakuya!
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think
Get
there's
him.
a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
I'm playing Counter-Strike. Also, Chihiro is a guy. I knew it! I've been calling it the whole time!
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing
Yeah,
things.
you like all the scissors.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything.
True, they need the capibari. Not the rigatoni. You guys are so simple with that. We need the capibari.
But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Those are pretty American things you just said there.
This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
There's one clear difference between the murders. The victim's fatal injury.
I got it! For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
So why was Byakuya so keen on being like, I figured everything out?
But
He's just
Chihiro
trolling?
died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Thank you, Ifumi.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right! In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce!
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right. The second difference is related to how she was suspended. What was used to suspend her?
I got it!
Boom!
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrist.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases,
Why would Celeste
something
ask?
else was used to suspend them.
Guilty.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement!
That's cool.
Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I
You
use.
can get them here at my following Etsy link.
And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you
Big
referring
Mac.
to me?
That's so cool,
Listen
Makoto.
up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
I only kill dudes.
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
But it was actually a dude.
There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Let's see. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims, and Chihiro didn't fit it. I think I figured it out. I know why she couldn't have killed Chihiro. Because Chihiro was a girl.
I got it.
That's where
Is
you're
it
wrong.
Because Chihiro was a girl?
Alright, I gotta pee. Super quick. Super duper quick. Wasagi. More sagi. Keep him busy. Well done. Well done. You kept them busy. There you go. Woo! Yeah.
Bingo! Bullseye for the money!
All right. Oh wow, that's more than enough.
What are you talking about?
That's good. I like your I like your gusto. Oh no, the Morisaki's been hacked.
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
That's good. That's good engagement. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. They're all dudes. We get it.
They were all guys?
They were all gays?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
No, no need to apologize. It was the best birthday present ever.
I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
Good question, Mondo.
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it.
Oh, wow.
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
She should be watching the Heated Rivalry show, am I right?
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
Maybe if he had vision.
I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
No, man. Genocide Jack has a principle.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Oh.
Lowly cur?
Oh, she got her confidence back. Stella got her groove back.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival.
Yeah, she's crazy.
And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
She's cooking him.
That does make some amount of sense.
You should keep your mouth shut, murderer. It's actually a line from Chihiro. Oh. I see.
Whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Celeste.
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors?
No, she has to craft them, bro.
I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors.
She's gonna chew her thumb off.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Oh.
She's fully equipped.
True.
That's right. So I can kill anywhere, anytime. Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side?
Good.
Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you.
Putting a serial killer
Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot.
in a school like this?
Totally out of the question anyway.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
Suspending guys with scissors is crazy. Like, just the scissors are keeping them up?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the
I mean,
police
she's
knew
crazy
about
strong.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. Me! I knew about him.
Here's my answer.
You're dead.
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Byakuya just likes to play this kind of game, though.
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then, the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Oh, she likes him now.
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
Yes.
Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back
As soon as we discover the body. If you go into the line player and go to Chihiro, his yay line is hilarious. Okay. Yay! I want I want to find it now.
The way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
In the locker rooms, they're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
You can't push that lie on me anymore.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say. On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
There was a clear contradiction in what Bayaki had just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. What? This isn't going to get me closer to solving who it is. Next, we're going to add something called a truth flashback. Okay? If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullet, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flash back? Well, you'll have to use your keen wits, won't you? In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright. So I have to use whatever they say. Uh-huh.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Yeah.
But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it!
So
That's
true.
a natural reaction for any guy!
Absolutely.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
What are we supposed to do? Hearing Byakuya's comments about Chihiro being a girl, I realized there was a clear contradiction there. I need to make that contradiction clear.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before
What?
we found the body.
Okay.
But he was acting
So I
weird...
need to grab that.
how?
If you're presented with the opportunity
to grab
check out the girls' locker room,
Chihiro's
You
body.
Absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first.
Victim
There was no
Chihiro.
time for
Okay,
pointless
what do I do with
distractions.
this?
What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
What am I doing? About Chihiro's being a girl, I realize there's a clear contradiction here. Okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird...
Am I gonna hit the victim was
If
Chihiro
you're
with the victim was
presented with
Chihiro?
the opportunity to check out the
What am I
girls'
doing with
locker
my
room,
life?
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro.
The victim
who
was
a
Chihiro. What you think? What? You think there's some mistake looking at what I said?
Shoot!
Okay, what the hell is going on?
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Before we found
But
the
he
body.
was acting weird... how?
Before we found the
You're
body.
presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room.
I hate these.
You absolutely take it!
They make me feel so
That's a
stupid.
natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro.
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
But you didn't know the victim was Chihiro? Is that what you were gonna say?
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I just figured that a woman was gonna be killed.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
Oh, you're totally right. I'm stupid. What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you?
Ah,
there must
shit.
be more to it.
He's using his affluence on me.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it.
Thanks, Kyoko.
We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
The differences between this case and other Genocide Jack murders. The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there? What could it be? Is Junko in this game? Yeah, she died very early on. Very early on.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Oh.
Obviously, somebody else must have had
She-
it hidden away somewhere.
Yeah, Junko tried... What did she do? She was like hurting the Monokuma, I think. The proof that Byakuya did it is hidden within that rope. I guess it's possible at first the item she had been bound with was used like a rope, but was it actually a rope?
What? The difference between the cases?
No, the library
you want
desk
me to
lamp,
explain
right?
it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors.
Right.
And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
Right.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my...
Idiot.
No,
Shut up,
it's wrong.
Byakuya. You fucking liar.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say...
Extension
that
cord.
cord?
Ah!
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder.
Oh my god.
And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
Then Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord.
That's right.
I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it.
He's so sure of himself.
Is that about right?
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. This is how Trump gets out of his cases, bro. And if he's not even involved, wait, not even involved.
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
No, he's not stupid enough to do it like this.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I
think I'm having a panic
we
attack.
need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
You guys suck.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Crazy thing is how guilty Byakuya looks. Yeah, dude. But only true gentlemen know that Trump is innocent.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Byakuya's remarks just now, there's something in there that concerns me. The scene of the crime?
I got it! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
Got you.
How disappointing. What kind of question is
Gonta
that?
Gokuhara.
Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
So I didn't just say a slur.
She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about
but
that.
I'm about to wreck you,
How
Byakuya.
could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else.
So true.
Then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene?
Yeah, dude.
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all
I
of that.
do.
I believe I do.
Hey, Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved up to the crime scene, Byakuya, who'd been so confident up until now, maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else. Oh, he's the gentleman of E3? Well, I'll remember that name then.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Sorry,
Come
sorry,
on,
Taka.
Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
We got him. He's angry. Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. I just need to focus on these things that I got switched. Well, there was multiple things, right? The posters, the carpet. But I guess we'll go with the posters first.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Got him.
Your proof is some posters?
Hey, let me cook.
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange?
Big boob supermodel.
Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
God.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had
Our favorite boy band.
a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
True.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
Yes.
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right,
You
Sakura?
know what I'm talking about, huh?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Yes, Sakura.
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet.
Toko still has the scissors out.
But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved. The disappearing stain. No, you've got it all wrong. Oh.
No, you've got it all wrong. Just calm down and think about it carefully. Could you possibly have been more wrong?
I'm ashamed and wasted any amount of time. Okay. Wait, that was totally a good answer. What are they talking about? It was moved.
I got it!
What? That makes less sense than what I
The
chose.
girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's right.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Not shit, I promise.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
These kids love trying to move a room.
What? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
This is getting way too late. Actually, shit. I just realized that. I gotta take my kids to school! Hopefully that works. Does it? Let's hope so. Yes. Okay, perfect. I'm sorry. I didn't realize how late it was getting, but we gotta go now! We gotta go right now! Thank you on YouTube for tuning in. This was part 8, I believe, and we'll start part 9 probably later today. But I gotta leave right now! My kids' school is starting. It was a late start for them today, and I obviously wanted to, you know. Green, thank you for saying farewell. Farewell to YouTube. On the stream side, thank you guys for being here with me on this lovely birthday of mine. I will be back later when I drop the kids off. I'll probably run to the store and then I'll come back And if Josh is on, we'll play some Counter-Strike. If it's just me, maybe we finish this case and then figure out what the hell we want to do. All right, let's go. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love you, everybody. Oh, please check out Karl Casey at White Bat Audio. I just am trying not to get copyright struck on my streams anymore. Let's hope it pans out for me. Bye, everybody, for now.